Hi everyone, I am 34 weeks pregnant tomorrow. I'm doing it a day early just because I've got quite a busy week this week and I'm not going to be able to get it done. My little boy's turning 2 on Tuesday. I'm taking him out and I've got loads of things to sort out, so I'm going to do this for you today and it'll be up for you tomorrow, like on the day I turn 34 weeks. So this week I've still had the heartburn, that's still there and it's really quite bad. It's like keeping me up, making me feel quite sick. I'm not taking anything for it, just kind of, I do like to try and, you know, battle it out on my own, like before I really resort to anything. But so I've stopped eating my meals, like my dinners, so late before I go to bed. The backache is still there as well. That's quite bad, especially at night, especially like trying to turn over in bed, and it's quite excruciating. It's like, when I'm trying to turn around, it's quite painful. And pelvic bone pressure, still got pelvic bone pressure. I get a lot of like shooting pains now, like going down in my bits and bobs. I get a lot of that happening, as well as the pressure on the pubic bone. So I don't know if baby's moved down a little bit more, I'm not sure. And yeah, that's pretty much it really for symptoms. I'm just kind of feeling a lot of aches and pains really more than anything. I am completely done on baby buys. I am finished, done and dusted. I've got nothing else to buy for the baby. Everything is, like, you know, as I said, it's washed, set up, ready to go. I'm just looking at my little station sat there and it's all ready to go. I'm kind of like halfway through packing a hospital bag, you know, just for in case of emergency kind of thing, if the baby decides to come early, or if the home birth is kind of stalling a bit, or whatever, for whatever reason. I've got a hospital bag on standby. Yeah, my car is all washed and like it's all like cleaned out, and the car seat's in, ready to go. Like I'm so prepared this time. I made a video last year saying that if I had no baby, all the things I'd do differently, and it was one of my things would be more prepared. I was so unprepared right up until the day my son came. This time I am so ahead of being. I don't care how early prepared I am. I'd rather be ready 20 weeks before, just so I know that I've got it done. And I've done really well. 34 weeks, I've done everything. I've bought everything, everything's washed, everything's put away. I'm just so proud of myself that I actually managed to stick to that one. The only thing is, it's the hospital bag. I'd like to have that done probably by the time, probably sometime this week, during you know, now I've turned 34 weeks. I'd like to get it done before I actually hit 35 weeks, just so that I know it's done, and you know, I haven't got to worry about it. 34 weeks means that if my baby was to come from now until 37 weeks, it would have a 99% of survival rate, and it wouldn't even need that much care. It'd probably just have a couple of nights in the like a neonatal nursery. So that's really, really good. Once you hit 34 weeks, it's kind of like a good safety zone really. If you do have your baby, it's kind of like it's a good thing. You know, if you was to have it, it's a good, in, you know, back of your mind, it's nice to know that your baby wouldn't suffer anything. It would have the same chance as a full-term baby. So even if I did go into labour, I wouldn't panic. I wouldn't panic about it, because I know that my baby would, you know, would have a good survival chance. But today, since 3:30, it's now 5:30. I've been having tightenings in my belly, and I've had 14 tightenings in total in the last 2 hours. But each one gets less strong, and they're not lasting as long. So I know they're just like a Braxton Hick. I'm just so surprised I've had so many in 2 hours. I know they're Braxton, I know they are. They're just so random. The pain is random, the time is random. It's nothing, and they're not even that painful. Like, they're like, on a scale of 1 to 10, they're like a half. Like, they're just that kind of pain, that horrible pain, the pain you can just get on with. But yeah, no. So that makes me think that things are moving in the right direction really, because, you know, if my body's doing that, it kind of knows what it's doing. So I do think I'll go into labour on my own and I won't have to be induced. That kind of gives me a bit of a boost to thinking that the baby will come on its own. And I think that's enough rambling really. So I'll show you the belly. 34 weeks. See where we are. Gosh, we're at 42. We're at 42 inches. I do it every week, I forget where I am. 42 inches, so I've grown like half an inch. God, I'm a bit worried this baby's going to be really big. I'm really scared. Because I'm bigger this time than what I was with my son. Which is obviously going to happen. It's going to happen. I'm going to have a bigger baby and I'm going to be bigger the second time around. So yeah, that's everything. I've got a midwife appointment on Wednesday, so I'll update you with that in my 35-week appointment. My 35-week update. And at some point I will do, if I get my bag finished and done dusted, I'll do a what's in my hospital bag, and I'll also show you the rest of my baby buys at some point once I get a little bit of time. It'll probably be more like the weekend because I've got a very busy week this week. So I'll see you all next week for week 35.